Hello everyone, my name is Hisham Musalhi. I'm going to show you now how to create simple custom furniture using Sketchup, and I will be using just the basic tools of Sketchup. I will not be using any plugins. To start, use the template provided to you, and it will be much easier if you have the same interface here as you see it in screen. And by using the template, you will see all these buttons here, and those are like views or scenes that will help you a lot creating your custom furniture. Okay, so to start, I'll just go to furniture front here. Okay, and I will create a front elevation of the custom furniture support. So I will start with the support first. It is like bar support. It is metal one, and after that I will add shelves. So to do so, I will just create simple path. Okay, and then I will use the follow me tool to accomplish this bar support. So first I'll just create rectangles. So it is you click here or R, the shortcut, and start from 0,0 at the origin. So the width will be 3 feet, for example, and the height will be 5 feet. Okay, as I see here, this is just a simple rectangle. I would like to create kind of fillet at the both corners here, left and right, and of course you can use plugins or extension in SketchUp. This will make it easier. However, as we don't have fillet tool, like basic fillet tool here in SketchUp, we need to create this with using the guides and arc. So first I will just press T as tape measure, and I will select this one. I'll just go down here to get a guide for my fillet start. So I put this as, for example, 6 inches, and I will go to arc, start from this intersection and go up. Once it is getting purple, that means it is tangent to the edge. Okay, so if I click here and have this also on the edge here, so it will click and snap, so it just give you the tangent also. Once it is purple, you know that it is tangent. Okay, so click here. Now I have this curve. Of course you can mirror that curve too, but I will create another one anyways. So I will select those edges here, including the face, and delete them. I don't need them anymore. I will create another arc starting from here and also go till it gets purple. So now it is tangent. So I'll click here and again get this purple. Again, select from right to left, delete, and now I have fillet edges here. So I don't need this guide anymore, so I'll select it and delete. I will go to perspective and zoom extents. Now I will need just this path here, those edges here, but I don't need the bottom edge nor the face. Okay, because all what I need now is a path to get my bar support. So I will go from right to left and select the face and the edge and delete. Now I have here connected segments, but those are not welded already. Okay, so I need them to be just one entity, to be one path instead of just several paths here. So I'll select them, right click, and use weld edges. So now if you select it, it will be just one path here. Okay, so I will create here a circle to have cross section and use the follow me tool after that. So circle or C, start from here, and I put radius as 1 inch. Okay, now as I selected the path here, okay, I just go to follow me tool and select the cross section. Now you can get the bar instantly. I will move this bar here, or the support, the first support of my furniture. I just move it away temporarily now for let's say 10 feet apart. Okay, make sure that you are on the red axis here. So I'll type 10 feet, and so I would know exactly when I want to get it back how long the shift will be. Okay, so I created that now, and I don't need the path anymore. I will create a rack. So I will create a rack. The width will be maybe 6 inches apart from right to left. So instead of creating this as 3, it will be like 4, and have this let's say 6, and let's do okay, 4 comma, let's do 7. Okay, so this will be our rack here. Again, if you want to create also fillet, it will be much easier if you use plug-in, but again, I can create simple curves here and have the fillet. So this time I will create fillet of 3 instead of 6 inches radius. So again, T, from here I just put this as 3, and also one here as 3. Okay, now create this curve from here to here. Again, this should be purple, as you see. Okay, and another one here. Okay, select the edge from right to left, delete, and again from right to left, delete. Just do the same thing here. Okay, arc from here to here, and from here to here. Okay, and select this, delete. Okay, I don't need the guides anymore here, and I will keep the rack or the shelf here as continuous. Of course, if you are manufacturing this, you need to have holes here so you can fit the support, and you have like small details here, but we will not bother with this now. Just keep it simple. So as I have this, now I want to give this a little bit of thickness or height. So push and pull from here up. I put this as, let's say, 1 inch. Okay, now this will be my shelf here. So triple click to select everything here and make this as group. Okay, so this will be easy to manage. Okay, now if I want to move this back, I'll just select it, just go back here, make sure that you are on the red axis, and type again 10 feet. Now it is exactly where I want it to be. Now I want this to be centered in this span, so I know that from here to here is 1 foot. So I will select this and go along the red axis, and I will put this as 6. Now it is in the middle. Okay, also I want to move this a little bit too from this direction here, the green direction. I'll put this as 6 as well. Okay, so I will copy this. Even before copying this, I just move this from the ground up. I'll put this as let's say 12, so it will be a foot above the floor, and then I will create copy of this support here. So let's create another one like M, and then Control to copy from here and along the y-axis, which is the green. So I will put this as 3 feet, and then I want another copy, so I will type X2. Now it's just have like 2 copies. Okay, now I need another copy of this shelf here up, so M, okay, and Control to copy. I put this as, for example, 3 feet, okay, 3 feet apart from the lower one. Okay, of course you can go a little bit more if you want, so it's up to you. Okay, it depends on your design actually. So as we have here very straightforward shelves, so now before saving this, I want to assign specific layer or tag to those objects here. So as I have some tags here, so I will select them and have this as furniture 1. So when I export it to any other software, it will be defined with the layer or tag. Okay, so this one and this one I will assign furniture 2. Okay, so also if you like, maybe you can just go to assign some materials here. So the shortcut is B, okay, and get, for example, metal, and assign some materials for those bars. And also you can get wooden material here. Of course you can choose a different material if you want, but just keep it simple for now. Okay, so I got this very straightforward and simple custom furniture. Now before I go further, I'll just go and do not just click on perspective, otherwise it will take you to the previous view or scene of the perspective. Rather just right click and update it, so whenever you go back it will take you to the same view as you see here. Also the furniture front, you can just zoom extends, and again right click and update, go to the right, zoom extends, and right click update, and top view, zoom extends, and right click update. So whenever you want to see any saved view, you can just go here and click on those views. Okay, so after that you need to save it first. File, save as. I prefer to go back to older versions for compatibility issue. So I'll just put them here as shelves. Okay, I put this as 2017. Okay, and just the default rendering to export this to JPEG, for example, just make sure that you of course have the best lighting settings here, the shadows, directions and everything, so it will be the best presentation for you. Okay, and don't forget to go back whenever you do any modification in the view or shadows or anything. Just go back and update that scene, otherwise it will go to the older setting. Okay, so again, file, save as. I'll just put again this as 2017 and then save it here. Okay, so to export this to JPEG, I'll just go to File, Export 2D Graphic, and make sure that it is JPEG here, and click on Options. Make very sure to uncheck Use View Size, because otherwise you will get low resolution, depends on your screen size. But you need to get at least 3K, so I put here 3000. Don't bother with the height because it is proportional, so this is just 3K minimum. And then OK. Now you put here as perspective, just save it as perspective JPEG. Okay, and after that you just go to furniture front, and this time I don't want to export it to JPEG. I want to export it as DWG to use it in AutoCAD. So the purpose of this tutorial, to not just export a high resolution image, but also create two-dimensional projection of my 3D object here in SketchUp. So this is the front, so I'll just go to File, now Export 2D Graphics, but this is not JPEG what I want to export now. I want to export DWG. So this is AutoCAD DWG file as CAD file, and this is front. Okay, check, because this is the most important part here, and the DWG DXF export option. This should be always full scale, 1:1, otherwise it will not be to scale when you export it, and you will have scale contradiction and issues. So this should be always 1:1. Okay, and then OK, and export. So now I exported this front view. I'll just go to the right view here, again File, Export 2D Graphic, and this time is R, right? Export, and I'll just go to top view, File, Export 2D Graphic, and this is the top view here. So all of them will be exported as two-dimensional, not three-dimensional blocks. So you can enrich your furniture library by using SketchUp, creating your custom furniture, or if you want to use also pre-made one, you can just go to a 3D warehouse and get the appropriate furniture from here if it is pre-made. Of course, you need to mention the source. Okay, so after you do so, you just go here in AutoCAD. For this tutorial purpose, I've created here some spaces for the pre-made furniture in model space, and another one for the custom furniture. So if you are using 3D warehouse, just follow the steps here to export the image, high resolution image, and also 3 projections to create two-dimensional AutoCAD from the pre-made furniture. But this is now I will create the custom furniture, but you need to follow the same steps for the pre-made. Okay, so as we here have the custom furniture, so first of all you need to import them or insert them using the appropriate layer. So you just go to F Furniture 2D and have everyone here appropriate space. So for example, this is top, so I will just drag and drop here the top. Okay, and this is the R. Okay, so the size here, just put this here. And front, just put this here, the front. Of course, you can just align this appropriately. It will be much nicer if those are aligned. However, I will just leave this to you. Now, you need also to add some dimensions. Don't worry about those spaces here or those green lines, because those will not be printed when you plot it in paper space. However, if you have any concern, feel free to stretch them. Okay, so for example, if you want more space here, just type stretch. Okay, and select whatever you want to stretch here. Okay, enter, and just go up here for maybe 5 feet more, and I just move this here again to fit. Okay, so I don't want any tight spaces or anything like that. So I will add also some dimensions, so I'll just go to the appropriate layer for now and choose the correct dimension style. So I provided you with the furniture model space style, and set this current and close, and then create a dimension from here to here. Just have this one here, and of course you can just go and create some other dimensions here in details. Have this dimension here, and from each support also, so you can just add some dimensions here. Okay, same goes with this, from here to here. Also feel free to go and create some detailed dimensions. Same here. Okay, and also you can just have, for example, here, let me create detailed one here. Okay, from here to here, for example, here, this one here, and select this, continue, and have this here and here. Okay, so you have here detailed dimension, and also you can create an overall one. Okay, so feel free to add more dimensions as needed, and after that you just go to the custom furniture here, because you need also to create the pre-made one. So custom furniture here, and you have 3 viewports, and this is just a rectangle here. This you will be inserting the image, but you need to have the top view, front view, and side view here, so you need to have viewports. Okay, so double click here, and the first one is the top view. So Z, enter, O, enter, and select this, and now it is centered. Okay, centered to this location. Don't worry about those lines here, because those are not printable anyways. So just choose the appropriate scale. Okay, let's do this here, for example. No, it's still big, so choose something standard. I think this will be nice. Okay, and then when you are satisfied, you just lock it. Okay, just go to the front, do the same thing, Z, enter, O, enter, and select this, enter, and again you choose the appropriate scale and lock it. Again here, just Z, enter, or enter, and select it here, enter. Now this is centered. Just go to the appropriate scale as well and lock it. Okay, so you have that already. Everything is done. Now the remaining thing is to insert the image, the raster image. So please don't insert the raster image in the model space. This should be inserted in paper space. Okay, so just to do so, you have to go to the appropriate layer, which is paper space images, and I need this to be embedded, not XREF. So that means that you just go here and right click, go to paint program, Control A, and then Control C to copy, and then go back to AutoCAD here and Control V, and make sure to have this at the corner like this. And now you want to scale this to fit the width. If the proportion of your image is different than the proportion of the given rectangle, no worries, just fit one of the sides here. In this case, I will fit the X dimension. So to do so, scale, select this image, enter, and choose the common corner or the shared corner, and then type R as reference, enter, select the first dimension and then the second dimension. Now it is fitting here properly. You can move this a little bit up from endpoint to endpoint. It is the same width, so it will fit with the width here. So after that, you just save it as DWG file, given that you need to also do the same thing, the same steps to insert the pre-made furniture, and after that you just save it as DWG file. So I hope this is helpful. Best of luck. Thank you.